Good evening, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. We're coming to you live here from Gen Con 2018, bringing you the board game coverage all week long. But first up, who are we? As usual, I'm Matt, and I'm joined here with Beth from Z-Man Games. How you doing today, Beth?
Good. Thanks for having me.
No problem. So, first and foremost, are you ready? Are you ready for Gen Con?
I am so ready. The chaos is about to begin.
It's going to be an amazing amount of craziness.
I love Gen Con. It's the best.
It really is its own animal compared to the rest of the conventions.
It is. It's a very unique thing.
All right, so let's jump into the meat and potatoes of things here. What have you brought to show off for us today?
Today I have brought Mesozooic.
Oh.
It's a wonderful card game, clearly dinosaur themed. In case you couldn't tell, there's a slight word pun in the title.
Mesozooic?
Yes. So in this game you are creating a dinosaur zoo.
I mean, I'm game.
Mesozooic?
Mesozooic?
Making a dinosaur zoo? Yeah. So, it's a pretty casual, fun card game. Definitely really approachable for all types of gamers. It's got a pretty interesting mechanic. Okay. So, do you know those old-timey, slider puzzles? Where you would move one piece at a time to try and form a picture?
I'm so bad at those.
Well, then you're going to love this game. That's what this is. But with cards. And the cards will give different points depending on how you situate things in your zoo.
Okay.
So to start the game, it's a 2 to 6 player game. You can pick a director. We already chose ours.
There's a lot of green in this game, folks.
There is.
Just gonna. It's a floating card.
Yeah, you get a nice little bit of invisible background there.
So this is the director that I have here.
Yeah, so you're playing as the director of a zoo, and you are trying to facilitate the creation of an optimal zoo layout so that your party guests can come, they can see dinosaurs, they can see attractions.
And have a good time.
Yeah, you want everyone to have a good time. So there's different director art. The art doesn't do anything different, but they are all super cute. I am partial to the bearded man with the tie and suit jacket.
You look like the oil tycoon.
He's pretty classy. I love him. So he's my favorite. So right now you set your director aside.
Okay.
And you'll see in your deck that there are 3 attraction cards.
And which ones are those?
They are these guys that have the blue sidewalk around them.
One's right on top.
Yeah.
It's like you did that on purpose.
Yes. So those are attraction cards. And then there are trucks. There are maintenance trucks. And there are also some maintenance trucks on the same cards as the enclosures. So enclosures, you'll notice, there are herbivore and carnivore enclosures. They are horizontal or vertical.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay.
Yep. And you're going to want to match those up. If you can match them up in your zoo layout, they will score points. If they are not matched up, not connected, they won't score points.
Okay.
You don't want the dinosaurs roaming around. There are also monorails, and monorails will score points when they are connected, because you need to get people around the park.
Of course.
And then decorative topiaries. Those just, dice up the park a little bit. Yeah, sorry, I have cards all over the place
here.
There
we go.
Yep. So we're just going to make this easy and just play a little bit of a round so you get a feel of how the gameplay works.
Okay.
So you'll gather up your cards, put them face down, and just go ahead and shuffle them.
Okay. So I'm getting nervous here. I see a sand timer on the board.
There's a sand timer. So it is a real-time game, and everyone will be simultaneously trying to piece together their zoo, one card at a time, just like those slider puzzles.
Okay.
So after you've shuffled your cards, you'll put them out in a 4x3 grid.
Okay.
Leaving the bottom right corner empty.
I'm playing upside down.
That might make it a little hard for you. Easier for the viewers, maybe, but hard for you.
You'd be surprised. We get very, very good at playing games upside down. Do I have a card short here?
Yeah, so this one stays empty because you set your director aside. Yep. So you're going to move them one at a time. We're going to flip that sand timer, and we're both going to do it simultaneously. You're going to try and match up enclosures. Attractions will need to be next to the maintenance trucks because you need people to take care of the attractions.
Okay.
So in order to score, you're going to want, you'll see on the reference sheet right there.
Quick reference card. Oh, yeah.
It's mostly invisible. Sorry, guys. It's so green. The enclosures, when they are matched up, each enclosure will score 6 points.
Okay.
The attractions, it is 2 points per truck that is next to it.
Okay.
The monorails, it is 4 points per connection, so you can connect multiple monorails, and each connection is worth 4 points.
Gotcha.
And then a topiary is always just 1 point, no matter where it is in your zoo.
Okay.
And you will notice that on your director card, you do also have a truck there.
So this is considered a maintenance.
Yeah, the director comes in and helps a bit. So at the very end, once we finish shifting these cards, after the 45 seconds are up, you put your director in the last spot, and if they're next to attractions,
Okay.
that will score.
Cool.
So that's it.
Down? Okay. Okay. You just want to be able to see me fail in high definition.
Yeah. So that's kind of the gist. I'll grab the timer.
Oh boy.
And just one card at a time using one hand.
Okay.
You just shift them and try and piece these things together best you can.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go. All right.
Oh, I messed that up already.
It's okay. You can break it and you can fix it. I've done that many times. Oh, I already broke it. Oh no. Oh, yeah. I broke this quite a bit.
Okay. But I want to get... Oh no.
Oh no. Time's not up yet. We're close.
I'll do...
Oh, those aren't gonna connect. Oh no. Can I fix it? No. Time.
Okay.
Alright, so then your director goes in the last spot.
Okay.
And then you would score what you got.
Okay.
So you did. Oh, you did really. You did better than me, man.
Yay.
I didn't connect that enclosure at all. So in this case, you connected that enclosure, which is 6 points. Connected that enclosure, also 6 points. Each of these is 4, so that's 4 and 4, so that's 8, so that's 12, so that's 20. And then that's 2, so that's 22.
Mm-hmm.
And that's 2, 24. And then topiary, 25. You definitely did better than me because I didn't even connect those. So good job. So that's the basic idea. And you end up playing 3 rounds of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But really, this is just to let you get a feel of things.
Okay.
The way that this gets even more fun is there are other cards that you can add in. There are, once you've got like the basic feel of it, there are advanced cards that you can add in, and they have different scoring elements. There are also some neutral cards that have extra things like an extra monorail connection or an extra truck or an extra topiary. And the really fun part is that you draft these cards. So you deal out the cards, and everyone will pick 2 at a time, and you pass them on.
Okay.
So you'll make a choice each time trying to decide, do I want to focus on enclosures? Do I want to focus on monorails? Do I want a variety? You don't know what you're going to get. And then you just try and puzzle them together the best you can. And 3 rounds, you drop your lowest score. And the person with the best zoo at the end of all of that wins.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
So talk to me a little bit more about these advanced cards that we're
Yeah.
bringing into the game here.
The
'cause I
advanced
think
cards
that
are great.
adds a lot of variety and replayability to the game.
Yeah, definitely. So the advanced cards, you'll notice, so down in the corners, there are different icons that correspond to the directors. There are also these neutral cards here, and you'll see they have like little eggs in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So those can get mixed in almost as like an in-between before you jump into the advanced cards. But then the advanced cards have the little fossil symbol in the corner, so you can always see them and deal them out if you don't want to use them. So there's this guy which extends the enclosures, so then you would be able to add a vertical and a horizontal.
So
And that would be 6 and 6.
You have the herbivores and the carnivores mingling.
Yeah, they're all together, but it lets you get the 12 points in only 3 cards instead of 4.
Gotcha.
Because of this one kind of branching the two worlds. This guy is the virtual simulator, and he's pretty fun. So he will actually copy a card that it's next to. So maybe if you couldn't quite connect like a monorail, like it was one below, you can use the simulator to say like, okay, well now the simulator is actually that card below it, which lets me score it.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Yeah. Like if it was, what's a good example? Like if he was here in my zoo, this is a monorail, but right now it doesn't connect to anything. But if I said this card was also this monorail, then it would have a connection there because it just mimics it.
Gotcha.
But you can choose whichever card you want to mimic at the end. These 2 are gates, And they score when they are oriented in the top or the bottom of your zoo. And you'll actually see on the back of the reference card. This one will do better on the screen.
This one will
it's
look
orange.
better.
Hey! Better for green screen. So you'll notice that explains the advanced cards and how they score. So the gates, the blue gates with the arrow pointing up, wants to be at the top of your zoo. And then the orange down at the bottom. And if you can get one or more of those, it's 3 points each for every one that you get in the correct place.
Okay.
The gift shop, which is the cute, super cute plush dinosaur, is 4 points, but only if you get it in the corners.
Oh, okay.
And you can end up drafting multiple gift shops if they've been shuffled in, because there are multiples of each in the deck.
So 4 points as long as it's in the corners.
Yeah, it just has to be in one
zoo.
of the corners. So like you could have 2 gift shops here, and that's 8 points.
Gotcha.
And then the T-Rex likes to be the center of attention.
Of course.
So it has to be in the center of your zoo. It can be in either of the spots, but if it's in the center, that is 5 points. And same thing, there are multiple T-Rexes, so if you end up drafting 2 and you get them both in there, that's 10 points.
And then this is the simulator you
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about before. It's
so-
only orthogonally copying cards.
Yep,
then.
correct. Yeah, no diagonal.
Gotcha. Very cool. And so when you're adding these cards in drafting-wise, are you replacing cards within your director's deck of cards there, or are you just adding them in together?
Everything will get shuffled together. Like when you're doing, this is just kind of like the base starter game. And then if you want to start going into the advanced cards, you can shuffle out these guys or mix them all in and then just deal out 11 cards. Everyone gets 11 cards.
Okay, so it's different every time you're building then, because you're getting slightly different cards.
Yeah, like you can have the stack of the full deck if you want, and like you may have no advanced cards in that particular deal, and you may have all the advanced cards. So it changes every time, and then you have the 3 rounds of playing. So each time you may be drafting differently. And then of course when you shuffle it and lay out your zoo, it could also be different.
Very cool. So you said that this is a 2 to 6 player game.
Yes.
And where can we find Mesozooic?
Well, right now you can find it at our booth. The Z-Man Games booth is 1429. And we actually have a very special version that we brought with us to Gen Con. We have a dinosaur-sized version. So we took these cards and we made them a little larger. They are each 5 by 7. So imagine this, but way bigger.
There you go. Our table's too small for that. That's why you didn't.
Yeah, I brought the normal size for you guys.
Gotcha.
I didn't think you would have a giant, like 8 by 8 table sitting in this room. So we brought that, and that's available for demo all weekend. And then we do have some copies available for purchase, a little ahead of the release date.
Gotcha.
So if you swing by,
early purchasable here at Gen Con.
yeah,
And what's the price on this, retail price?
just $19.99.
Nice.
Just affordable, fun card game.
Very cool. So anything else from Z-Man Games you want to talk about while you're here today?
Yeah, we have a lot of exciting things. Some people might have heard about the Choose Your Own Adventure game. That's one we're really excited about. That one is out for release. I think it's been flying off of Target's shelves very quickly. But we do also have that one for demo. And we do actually have a promotion right now where if you come to the booth and take a Choose Your Own Adventure themed selfie and show it to me or my coworker Sarah, then we have a special promo kit which will help you win the game.
So yeah, you can expect some selfies from the Twist Gaming crew tomorrow.
We want to see all the selfies. Please show me them.
Absolutely.
I want to see them, and then you'll get a promo kit. Yeah, that game's super fun. It's obviously like a heavy wave of nostalgia. So much nostalgia. I think a lot of people remember reading those games or reading the books as a kid.
Right.
And turning it into a game just fit really, really well.
And then getting to, re-experience that, really, as you were saying, the nostalgia factors there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, and it's the same just like kooky voice as the books.
Oh yeah.
So just the most insane things happen, and it's really entertaining. Like we've played it a few times at the office, and I've enjoyed it every time. Because there's so much stuff that you don't even see because you take a certain route and you missed half of the first chapter. Like there's 5 chapters for you to go through, and there's multiple endings and multiple paths and multiple items.
What's the typical playthrough time on that?
We found that it can take approximately an hour per chapter.
Okay.
Depending on how quickly you get to like an endpoint. There is also an option that you can go back and explore other avenues if you want.
Gotcha.
Some people choose not to do that and then go back in another session
Do
or
a
like with a
full
different
other
group.
playthrough then,
Yeah. So technically the box says 1 to 8, I believe, but really you can play with it as large a group as you want. When we played, we would just pass around the cards and read and just try to collectively make a decision as a group. It's really fun.
Awesome. So where can our viewers go to get more information about upcoming releases from Z-Man Games?
Definitely our main website, zmangames.com. We also post things on our Facebook, our Instagram, Twitter, all the Z-Man Games handle. I'm sure you can find us. And we have all that linked on our website as well. And we post when things are on sale, preview articles, announcement articles. We're all online.
Welcome to the digital age.
It's the modern era.
Beth, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank
really
you.
do appreciate it. And thank all of you for watching at home. Stay tuned for more coverage throughout the week here at Gen Con 2018. But signing off for tonight, I'm Matt. Have a good one, everyone.